small companies to have that reach. And I know both of you have, over the last several, frankly, months, announced some pretty significant and exciting new partnerships that I think are going to help propel the acceptance and the visibility of crypto to more and more people. I'd love to hear how that went. Some of these are more maybe, I don't want to say old school, but more established companies that are now looking to you, each of your companies, to help expose crypto to their customers. Stephen, you mentioned Verifone recently. Maybe share a little bit more about the nature of that partnership and what that's going to mean and how that's going to really increase exposure for BitPay and the benefits you deliver.
Yeah, over the years, we've anticipated that the day will come where in-person retail payments will expect to be able to pay in crypto. And so, for years now, we've been really working out and ironing out the user experience for an in-person payment and making sure it's a great end-to-end workflow that you can handle refunds and everything. And so the partnership with Verifone, makes it so that any customer of Verifone, maybe with a software upgrade to their terminal, but if they're already on the latest version of Verifone, they can just basically activate and turn on crypto payment acceptance. And it, from the back end, from a workflow perspective, it looks like every other payment type. But the customers walking into the store now have the option to pay in, Bitcoin, XRP, and a dozen other cryptocurrencies. And yeah, it's just great. And Verifone has a huge footprint. I think about 40% of the world's physical point of sale terminals. And so it's great. So they're now actively working on getting some of the initial customers to turn it on, and look forward to really giving people an opportunity to maybe go to a store nearby and try out a crypto payment. There are probably a lot of people that have crypto that haven't used it to pay for anything yet. Right. So that'll be exciting, and definitely looking forward to that.
It's what a great partnership. And Neil, I mean, you recently, there was some news about CoinMe and a large U.S. retailer that came up recently. Maybe you could share a little bit more about that.
Yeah, through the partnership with Coinstar, they've been in many of these retailers for several decades. But as part of that, we actually educate retailers, and specifically grocers, around Bitcoin and the value proposition for it and how we can offer that in a regulated, safe, and compliant way. And as they become familiar with it and comfortable with it as a result of the education, they're happy to support it. And we recently announced that we're doing a pilot with Walmart, which is the largest retail grocer in the U.S. So we're running that for a few months, and hopefully all goes well, and we can roll it out broadly across the U.S. But kudos to Coinstar for really taking on the education baton. It's big.